Welcome in, Generals, to our final show of 2020. The students here have been through tons of change, but the thing that stayed consistent through the first semester is the 5-star news. And we hope there's another awesome show today, and we're going to start it off with What's Up Heritage with Lauren and Keeley. Take it away, guys.
Thanks, Anchors. Now let's get on to our final What's Up Heritage with some important announcements. Finals and EOCs, for the people who have to take them next week, you have to come all week, 2:30 until 3:35. For most people, this is the last day of the semester, so enjoy your Christmas break, and we will be back next year. Now on to Lauren with your weather.
Thanks, Keely. Now let's get on to your weather. Today, there'll be a high of 66, a low of 51, with a 10% chance of rain. Saturday, we're going to have a high of 60, a low of 40, with a 60% chance of rain. Sunday, high of 58, a low of 37, with a 20% chance of rain. Monday, a high of 49, a low of 31, and a 20% chance of rain. Tuesday, a high of 53, a low of 38, with a 20% chance of rain. All right, now on to your Anchors for more news.
Good job to you guys as always. And as the first semester comes to an end, students should be buckling down on their grades so they can pass their classes. And Mr. Bradford released some news earlier this week that gives us more study hall days to pass those classes. Here's Landon Wheeler, Jacob Simpson, and Noah Lovell with that story.
The last week of school at Heritage will be a little bit different. One opportunity that you'll have all next week is an opportunity to come in, work with your teachers, and get caught up. So if you're behind in your class, if you're failing a class, we expect you to be here every single day. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we will be doing end-of-course exams, but we'll also be doing study halls and tutoring for students who are behind. So if you're behind, you need to be here every single day next week. If your grade's lower than a 73, or actually lower than a 74 in any class, you also have to take the finals, which will be next Thursday and Friday. So essentially, if you're behind or need help, or you're failing a class, you need to be here every single day next week until you get that class caught up. What will happen in the mornings of Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, some students will ride the bus to school who don't have to take an EOC. And what you'll do in the morning when you get to school is go to the media center. We have regular tutoring beginning at noon, going to 3:25 in the afternoons. And there's a bell schedule with that. But if you're a bus rider, you're going to need to come in the mornings. If you drive yourself or your parents drive you, you can be dropped off 11:15 and have lunch here, or you can be dropped off at noon and just go to those classes in the afternoon to get caught up with your teachers.
Be sure to take advantage of this opportunity if you aren't passing your classes now. And moving on, the Beta Club has been delivering messages to people all week. It's a great way to brighten up someone's day. So here's yours truly and Jameson Shook with that story.
Each year, the Beta Club does the Candy Canegrams just to send holiday messages to faculty and other Beta members just to spread some joy during the season. We really enjoy doing this. This is a way that we are leading by serving, and it's always good to get a surprise message from one of your friends.
Okay, we did the candy canes for Beta just to spread positivity around the school, giving teachers appreciation, giving your friends appreciation, just showing people that you care about them.
The students are really excited. I think that they enjoy getting the messages, especially surprise messages from their friends, and some of them are anonymous, so that's always kind of a good gift there to get a message you don't know who it comes from.
It really brings the holiday spirit to our school. Christmas is coming up. You're supposed to be spreading joy, making people feel happy, so it's a good thing to do.
Time for a brief break here on the show, but don't go anywhere because you do not want to miss the story about our boys basketball team's finish against Pickens. Welcome into sports, everyone. I'm Eli Owens, and I picked up Jameson Shook here to give you a good general sports segment.
Yeah, we're going to start off with boys basketball after our boys, wait for it, huge win over Pickens County on Tuesday.
That's right, and it made the boys basketball team 3-4 in the year, but more importantly, 3-0 in region play.
Yeah, the game was good, but the ending is what everyone's talking about.
So Tuesday we went up to Pickens for a region matchup. They're a veteran squad, a really good squad, a lot like us, very balanced, and it was kind of an up and down game for us. We struggled a little bit with their pressure. We had some really great plays, but then we had some really just kind of boneheaded plays too. But it was a great game, back and forth. We got down a little bit. Carter Bell had a great second quarter, got us a spark. I think he had 11 points in the second quarter, so that was huge. And then second half, we just kind of nip and tuck the whole time. And then somehow at the end, we were able to make a few plays. I think Ty had a nice little post-up move for a bucket. And then, of course, the last shot of the game, Cooper just came off a little pick and pop there and got enough for him to get the shot off. So that was pretty amazing. It was awesome to see the reaction from the bench and the people in the stands. It was just a huge moment, a big win, big region win for our team.
We struggled to score a lot, turned it over too much, but in the end of the game, it came down to the last shot. We ran 2 sideways, popped out and hit a 3 to win it, and then they missed the game-winning shot, so it turned out good.
Tomorrow night we got a LFO coming back in here to the Taj. Played them last Saturday at LFO. It didn't go well. We just didn't shoot the ball well at all. It was kind of just a stinker of a game for us, but hopefully we'll get a better game this time. I think we're as good as them or better than them. We just got to put it together, tomorrow night at the game. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll shoot better and get a big win.
Good luck against LFO tomorrow night, guys.
Yeah, and the girls also traveled to Pickens.
Yeah, and the Dragonettes are a tough team to play. Could they pull it off?
Here's Caden Snyder, Carson Palmer with that answer and a preview to LFO.
Yeah, we played on the road Tuesday at Pickens. Kind of ran into a buzzsaw, but it was. I think that type of game was good for us. A long distance road trip against a really good basketball team kind of shows us where we are and where we thought we were, and so it's a teaching moment for sure. Didn't play particularly well at all in any phase of the game. Kind of our bread and butter all year has been our defensive man-to-man, so that kind of failed us after the first quarter, so we kind of scrambled and tried to throw in some different defenses to maybe get some looks at them, and nothing seemed to work, and they shot the ball really well. I thought their tempo really bothered us, and we never really got into the flow of the game.
We got beat, and it was a really rough game, but it was a long drive, so nobody was really ready. We didn't play very well as a team together or move the ball, but we definitely could work on boxing out and rebounding.
You have those games sometimes, you chalk it up to a stinker, and you got to move on, and so now we have to, like we always preach, next play. So we, sulked about it a little bit that night and kind of figured out what we did wrong and how we could have adjusted, and we'll move on, from there. And we had a great day of practice yesterday, which was really good to see. So it shows a lot of maturity on our part. We're getting ready for LFO again on Saturday. Played them last Saturday. Played really well defensively. Carried out our defensive game plan to a T. Very proud of that. So hopefully, we'll tweak a few things going into Saturday, but we won't change a lot, and so we won't need to. We need this game coming up. I really wish we could have turned around and played the next day after that game on Tuesday night, but we have a few days to think about it and kind of prepare for Saturday, and use Saturday actually as a tune-up for Northwest next Tuesday, which will be an absolutely monumental game for us this year. So.
Tough loss, girls, but y'all will definitely bounce back against LFO tomorrow night.
That's okay, because on some baseball news, Eli. And Eli, can you feel that warm weather outside and the cracking of the baseball bats? Because it's baseball season, man.
Absolutely not, because it is 30 degrees outside.
Well, close enough. It's baseball season.
Well, here's some baseball news. Jameson, tell them about it.
All right. Well, Coach Beagles has raised 2 goats named CJ and Caden, and they're going to go play college baseball.
Now that's cool.
Yeah. And CJ Robertson's going to Lipscomb University. Caden Snyder playing a little closer to home. Cleveland State University.
Here's Coach Green with more on that.
First of all, I'd like to welcome everybody here. I know we got a lot of family, got a lot of teammates, and a lot of teachers and coaches that have had a part of this day getting here. For these 2 young men,
it's all about them, and this is their day. And like I was saying over there, they've put a lot of time and a lot of sacrifices into making this happen. And
you'll do us the honors and go ahead and sign it and make it official. And congratulations to you as well.
It feels great. I've dreamed of this moment for all my life. It's a dream come true, and I just couldn't be more excited.
Congratulations, CJ. So now is the time you get to kind of do the honors. If you would, go ahead and make it official.
was lots of thoughts, just a lot of work put into all this, all worth it. So.
Well, CJ, I mean, it's like Coach Forehand said. I mean, he comes from a great family. He comes from, he's been raised the right way. Things are important to him. Baseball's important to him, and he's a tremendous competitor. So that's what they're so excited about doing and getting in CJ there at David Lipscomb. And
what are you going to bring to the table at David or at Lipscomb?
Just a lot of hard work. Try to be a good teammate. Pick up all my teammates, everything like that.
Caden, Caden's one of those kids going to junior college, a place like Cleveland State, to where, he can play. He's played about everywhere for us in the infield. So he's very versatile there, does a lot of good things there. His arm strength is really good. And like I mentioned over there, his dedication to the weight room has had a lot to do with that.
What's some of your assets?
One I would say is hitting. I hit the ball pretty well, and another is fielding. I field the ball pretty well. I work a lot on it, so just comes a little bit more natural now, so hopefully I'll just be an all-around player.
Congratulations, you two. We know y'all will do great next year. And if you're into music, our band had a concert here last Tuesday, and it was the place to be, I heard. Here's Lauren, Mitchell, and Keeley with that story.
Morning, Generals. Just a recap on our Christmas concert. We had a great time Tuesday night with the band and the jazz band. We performed for a limited audience of 250, but we've already had over 1,400 views on the live stream video. So we've probably reached more people with this particular concert than any before. So even though COVID has been a strange, weird experience for all of us, we're learning to use technology to reach more people than we've ever reached before. So thanks for those who watched. If you didn't watch, you can find it on the 5-Star News channel, the Heritage High School Christmas concert. Thank you guys. Have a Merry Christmas.
The last chorus concert went really well. I think it was one of our best concerts despite everything that's going on. And about 3/4 of the way through, something really, really special happened. We had played 3 of the 4 songs, and we heard this loud bang in the audience. And I'm like, oh man, some toddler dropped their sippy cup. But no, in the side door, I hear the whole audience go, and I'm like, what's going on? And I see Mr. Calloway walking out and walking up the middle stairs to come up and conduct the last song.
Mr. Blair Calloway.
Give him another round of applause. Another round of applause for the band.
And with that, Generals, this will be the last show for 2020, and I know it's pretty sad. I'm going to miss everyone in the crew except for Jameson. I'm going to miss Coach Green yelling at us for not getting our stories done, and I'm going to miss talking to you guys. You know what they say, all good things must come to an end, but that's not true, because I know next semester's class will do just as good as we did, maybe even better. So until then, stay classy, Heritage.